right, Jordan, first year as head baseball coach at Grand Valley State. Talk a little bit about getting to the point of practice and where you stand today.
Yeah, no, it's an incredible group of guys that I'm fortunate to work with in our first year staff being here. I think we've been working extremely hard trying to change the culture of how we do some things here, and it's been really good, and the guys are giving some great effort, and we're starting to get guys healthy again, which has been a huge boost for our team.
Less than a month away from the start of the season. Talk a little bit about kind of your expectations leading into 2024.
Well, we return a veteran group of guys, which is good. The leadership of this team is incredible, and it's something that has helped us out as a coaching staff. And I think having that experience plays a huge value in having our team and what our team represents.
You are going to have the services back of some pitchers that weren't here last year, that weren't around just due to injury. Along with who you brought in, talk a bit about the pitching staff.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a great starting group of pitchers. Combination of Nick Rutkowski, who returns as an all-GLIAC guy. Colin Bradley, who wasn't able to pitch last year because of injury, he's back. He'll factor in to the starting rotation. We got a couple young guys that have a shot. Mike Morosky, big left-hander, potentially starting pitcher, and then we return a relief pitcher, one of our top bullpen arms, in Sam Leck, so he could factor into that as well. We also added a few arms. Michael Riley from Gateway Community College in Arizona, who's going to factor into the back of the pen. We've seen some progress in some of our guys in the development of this fall and winter that are really going to play and have big factors for us this year.
Staying with pitching, catchers, obviously, you bring back two catchers. Both have seen a lot of innings.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. But especially from a position player standpoint, we return a lot of veterans and a lot of upperclassmen, which I think bode well for them and the experience that they have. You can't replace experience, so having those guys back is vital. They kind of run the ship behind the plate, and they've been awesome this fall and winter for our pitching staff and for our entire position group.
Talk a little bit about the infield. Nice combination of guys that are returning again, but some influx of some new talent.
Yeah, no, I think I'm most excited about our depth this year. In a 4-game series on the weekend and then turning around and playing a midweek game, it's a lot of innings. So having depth and being able to give guys blows, and if there is some injuries that happen, we have the depth to manage that as a coaching staff and as a team. But yeah, you're going to see some combination of Aiden Van Eckenvoort up the middle. You're going to see Connor Schumann, who will probably start at shortstop for us, who's earned that spot, who's coming off an injury from last year as well. That's kind of been working through that. Jonas Gobranson was a mainstay in the lineup. He's improved tremendously defensively over at third base, and then you're going to see a combination of a bunch of different guys at first base.
In the outfield, you're going to have a returning starter, somebody that played outfield, Nate Logan, a couple years ago. He's been going back between infield and outfield, and a transfer in Ryan Dykstra.
Yeah, Ryan Dykstra, again, coming off an injury from the summer, has really hit his stride here lately in the wintertime. And his bat and his defense, I mean, just the value that he brings to our lineup is going to deepen an already deep lineup from last year. So adding his bat, especially from the left side, I think is going to help tremendously. Then you got Kyle Knott, who's a top of the lineup guy who's incredible athlete that's going to provide a lot of speed and kind of set the tone for our team offensively and defensively. And then, yeah, you return Justin Mansanger, who's, again, coming off an injury, but he's going to provide a lot of depth in the outfield and get a bunch of spot starts. And then Nate Logan's going to move all around because we want to keep his bat in the lineup as well. But he's really hit his stride in the outfield as well. So, yeah, like I said, the position player-wise, I think we return a lot of returning guys, so it's exciting for that, and I think just the depth that we have this year is going to pay dividends for us in the long run.